back okay, just show a bit tighter, yeah, on the top.
No, I just keep
you're
walking
aware.
around in the day.
You're aware, obviously. Which is why I think in terms of practice, obviously doing it sort of little and often as best we can. Don't try and do loads too much.
Yeah, I mean,
20,
last time
30 balls.
I came down, one basket of balls and went home, and you think, like, exactly. 20 minutes is 20 minutes each way.
But if you do it, I would think from your point of view, I would then do 20 golf balls and literally take every single shot as if you're on a golf course, really deliberately, and then change clubs. So you're taking your time. And in some ways, quality practice like that would be better than just doing lots and lots and lots of shots and getting fatigue. Okay, so but in terms of the swingers, so the problem I had before, that club at this point was sort of level your toes, was back on the inside, so the club therefore was going too far behind you, and you were lifting your arm to get the club up and your hips sliding. What we want to try and do is get the angle of that club to be more up towards the target. So this one here now, I think we just missed the waggle, okay? So this is the waggle here now, try and swing it back, almost exaggerated. Well, this felt exaggerated, and that you can see now is pretty much where it wants to be, okay? Then you come back to the golf ball here now. Okay. There we go. Too far, sorry. So that position here now you can see, compared to there, hands sort of level, that club now is working back towards the camera. So from there now your wrist hinge is going to create a more vertical swing plane, which is going to give you a chance. If we sort of go to there, your shaft now is way over there, to be fair. Okay, the flatter the angle there now, the less chance you've got of getting that club to come down. If the club works too far in here, added to the fact your practice swing then sometimes swings in and out, which is in and up in a nutshell. You're not going to come down from this path, okay? With a flat club, you're going to thin everything, okay? And if you then try to lean back a little bit, you're going to get some real thinners, okay? Now we're only talking probably that much each position, but that much each position, you've got 3 of them, is that much, and that's a big difference in golf, inch and a half, 2 inches, okay? So getting that hinge of the wrist up better, club to the top of the back is nice. From there now, once you set the angle, you can do that practice swing with 2 golf balls sort of either side there, just trying to hit left of those 2 golf balls, and maybe put a T-peg there to give yourself a contact. So you can do that at home, or just find a space somewhere. You have to even go to the range. You can just work on where's your strike point coming back into. As you then come back to the golf ball, you can then move over to that left side. That right foot in time will just start moving when you start swinging down a little bit more. As I said to you, you'll always be someone who's more of a picker of the golf ball as opposed to hitting down. But if we can get the angle better, the club's going to want to come down. It's got a chance. So it'll be a clean hit rather than potentially a thin or a knifey one that goes off to the side there. Okay, we can maximise your sort of margin of error as opposed to being, well, you've got to hit a perfect shot or take 4 or 5 shots to find where the strike is. As you saw, the first 5-6 swings, first 3 were a bit thinny low ones, and you found a good strike. A bit too late, and if you're playing 5 shots in a row, you've had a lot of shots on that hole, haven't you?
And you're not going to play 5 with the same club.
Exactly. And if you played that on the golf course, then when we made that change, got the club more upright, your practice swing straight away when you're trying to miss that tee, hit the ground, and then your shots now are going high because you're getting the club to the bottom of the golf ball, just a slight lean back is setting the ball higher than we want to. Okay? So you can work on that backswing. The backswing will take a bit more practice initially, and then we can work on the through swing as you go through.
It doesn't feel unnatural.
No, exactly. I think the way, again, a good thing to do for your point of view would be to sort of set up, as we said, up against the wall there, and just make some backswings there. That would be okay. In an ideal world, that club could go a little bit higher before it touches the wall. In this case, sort of mid-chest, I guess, you're in contact with the wall. If we can get it a bit more this way, that would be preferable. Okay? But it's better than where it was.
Okay,
Good stuff.